mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
At this time, you might want to help someone else in some way, like by giving them food, a place to stay, protection, or caretaking services. Because you have so much empathy and compassion that it's overwhelming you right now, you are well equipped to handle this task. You are sure that you are healthy and strong enough to take care of everyone. You might be in good health and have a lot of money, and you might want to share some of the happiness you feel with other people. You don't want to just sit back and watch other people come up with new ideas and work on projects when you want to be a part of the process and help it grow. In any case, whatever part of yourself you give up during this time will come back to you in a big way.
Taurus.
At this time, the need for personal success and recognition is very important. You have a strong, irresistible desire to improve your life, become less reliant on other people, and reach a higher level of wealth, happiness, and freedom. Because of this astrological influence, people often feel like now is the right time to move up to a position with more power and prestige. You think you know as much and can do as much as your boss or supervisor, and you think it's about time you got more benefits and importance. As a direct result, this could lead to power struggles and fights with other people. In the end, it's likely that you'll make some progress, but be careful that your goals aren't mostly driven by greed, self-gratification, and selfishness.
Gemini.
You are currently feeling an increase in vitality, self-assurance, and assertiveness. However, you are having a hard time being patient with your own needs and the needs of others. If for any reason your will is not carried out, you run the risk of becoming enraged, or you may be forced to slow down in order to keep up with those who are around you. Either start working on that project you've been thinking about or take the initiative to start something new, because right now is an excellent time to do either of those things. The word for today focuses on action as its theme. If you already have a short fuse, it is highly likely that it will get even shorter, and you may become belligerent as a result. You will have more energy and drive than usual if you are able to keep a level head and not let the stresses of the day get to you.
Cancer.
Your decisions regarding your goals, values, and career path are being questioned. You are required to conduct an objective and exhaustive evaluation of the worth of your projects, plans, and values due to the difficulties you are currently facing. It is possible that you will be confronted with the unsettling reality that some of your most cherished ideals and points of view on topics such as religion, politics, and even your personal goals and objectives will need to be modified to accommodate new information. This is something you may need to do in order to prevent new information from throwing you off balance. There is a chance that the institutions or organizations in which you have placed your confidence are exhibiting signs of weakness and inertia that you did not anticipate.
Leo.
Things can go awry, or at the very least, in an unexpected way, in the context of interpersonal relationships. This is not always the case, but it does happen. Everyone who is negatively impacted by it finds it to be an extremely frustrating experience. It is possible that your steady relationship will go through some transitions in the not-too-distant future if you or one of your close friends or family members longs for greater autonomy, novelty, or freedom. Because of this, the harmony that has existed within your significant connection might be thrown off. There is a chance that this will serve as the catalyst for change that is required to make things better between the two of you. You could also have a conversation with someone who is very different from you and who surprises, shocks, or aggravates you in some way. When interacting with other people, you should always be prepared for what comes next. even if you think you have it all figured out.
Virgo.
At this time, your relationships are extremely competitive and aggressive, and it's possible that you and others will engage in power struggles and fights for dominance with one another. You are not going to alter who you are in order to make the happiness of others a priority. It is very likely that you will get into an argument with your spouse or with other people with whom you have close relationships. On the other hand, you might be able to start a relationship right away if you make it clear that you are interested in someone and have the courage to make the first move toward getting in touch with them. This would be a great way to get to know each other and start a relationship. This person will have a strong first impression of you, but it is possible that they will find this attractive. You will make a strong first impression on this person.
Libra.
You are capable of taking on a significant amount of work and responsibility, but it is likely that this will have a negative impact on your personal life and the degree to which you require freedom. It is possible that professionals and influential people in your workplace will view you as a dedicated and enthusiastic employee. As a result, they may give you more work than you can reasonably handle. It is possible for discord to arise in your private sphere, particularly if you have avoided your responsibilities and obligations there. If there is a confrontation right now, you have a tendency to overreact, further isolating yourself from the people you care about by becoming overly involved in your work. Although you are more motivated than usual, it is in both your professional and personal life's best interest not to make commitments or promises that you cannot keep.
Scorpio.
During this time period, you are likely to have the chance to take advantage of a number of different opportunities that will allow you to make significant headway in either your personal or professional endeavors. You ought to make the most of this privileged circumstance by directing your vigor and commitment to working toward the achievement of your objectives or getting those objectives achieved. The most important way in which the men in your life, your superiors, or other people in positions of authority may be beneficial to you is if they provide you with additional encouragement and support for your efforts. This can also be true of other people in authority positions. It is possible that your capacity to outshine others in your workplace will come to the fore as a result of your dedication to reaching the highest level of success that is possible in your career. This will occur because you are committed to achieving the highest level of success.
Sagittarius.
The conflict between the desire to simply have fun and the perceived duty to do everything and give everyone their due, regardless of whether or not they deserve it, is reflected in this planetary alignment. This conflict exists regardless of what is happening outside. People are forced to break out of the mold when individual constraints become too great, which can be an unexpected occurrence. This creates social pressures. You'd throw a party if it were hurricane season, but since it isn't, you'll have to come up with another plausible excuse to let off some steam and give others the opportunity to do the same. Even the most mundane activities can be transformed into exciting games for children, and you can learn from this to make similar progress in your own life.
Capricorn.
Marriages and other relationships that are able to withstand the test of time naturally develop a deeper sense of stability and maturity. You want to demonstrate to your partner how committed you are to the relationship, and you place a high value on carrying out the responsibilities that come with being in a committed relationship. When you and your partner work together to create long-term plans and objectives for the future, that is an illustration of a fruitful form of collaboration. You'll be able to learn how to successfully negotiate compromise in your romantic relationships because you'll have the patience you need to do so. If you are trustworthy and sincere with your partner, they will acknowledge and appreciate the efforts that you put forth. On the other hand, a fortunate turn of events could unexpectedly benefit your partner's career, which would be to both of your advantages.
Aquarius.
You have the opportunity to form relationships with people from diverse backgrounds in order to satisfy your intellectual or creative stimulation needs. Your need to be assertive and your ability to utilize your skills effectively will be directly proportional to the benefits you receive, which will be directly proportional to others' willingness to support and collaborate with you. Therefore, your need to be assertive and your capacity to utilize your skills effectively will be directly related to the benefits you receive. It may be a fruitful time for you to demonstrate your potential, talent, and drive while retaining your individuality. People in positions of authority or who are your superiors may provide you with new opportunities to demonstrate your business expertise or creative achievements. These possibilities may manifest as new business ventures.
Pisces.
Your current emotional state makes you vulnerable to making snap decisions and saying or doing things you might later come to regret. As a result of the overwhelming pressure you're under right now, your body is reacting in this way. You can choose to act immediately on an idea or strategy you've been considering. This could work in your favor if you don't act so hastily and precipitously that you shut down any chance of others weighing in on the issue. But that's only true if you don't act so quickly and recklessly. You're also quite perceptive and perhaps even sarcastic right now, both of which could cause people to react negatively to you and your plans when there's no reason for it. And this is what you're feeling right now.